Hi there, ladies and gents. For those of you who I didn't have the opportunity of meeting at Xerocon, my name is Anthony Glynn and I'm Sales Manager with TSM. So what I'm about to take you through today is the presentation I've prepared for one of the breakout sessions and demo spots at Xerocon. And what it's going to do is give you some insight into TSM and our newly formed partnership with Xero Accounting. So for those of you who aren't familiar with TSM, essentially TSM is full-featured job management software suitable for any field service business in industries such as air conditioning, electrical and plumbing, to name a few, amongst 100 others. So if you think about the life cycle of a service job, TSM will manage everything from a quote right through to invoice and everything in between. Many people are under the impression that purchasing software is going to solve all their business problems, and this really can't be further from the truth. The purchase really is only the beginning of the journey, so it really is important when you're selecting a software partner to select one that's flexible enough to solve your current problems whilst giving you an upgrade path as the business grows. So whether dealing with our sales, technical or support teams, our aim is to understand your client's service workflow to tailor a solution to fit. So TSM was established in 1986. It's been fully developed within Australia and it is 100% Australian owned. Since our beginnings, there's been over 1,000 sites installed and there's been over $5 million worth of investment to date, which has been fully self-funded. So what this means for you and your clients in real terms is we have a proven product that has depth of features and real substance that your clients won't outgrow. We've got clients on our books who have been with us for well over 10 years and we've been able to grow with them as they have grown. So I'll just take you through some main features of TSM, but not all. So first and foremost will be the physical job creation itself, and then allocation of staff against that job, whether it's a single or multiple employees. Under a client record, we are able to capture a client asset, and against that client's asset we can set up a maintenance schedule. We're quite flexible with how we do that. We can set frequency for twice a year, annually, the first Monday of every month, etc., etc. OH&S checklists and OH&S compliance. Look, we're all well and truly aware of the importance of OH&S these days. So this will be pertinent to our mobile application TSM Remote, which I'll touch on in the next slide. So if we're thinking of JSAs, site safety audits, etc., we are able to cater for that. Inventory management and stock control. So TSM will cater for multi-warehouse stock control, either a physical or virtual warehouse, and then vehicle stock, and the flow of that stock and inventory across the business. Supplier invoices and purchase orders against a job, TSM will be able to manage. Any clients that have any requirement for larger contract and project jobs, so if we're thinking in terms of retention payments, variations, jobs with multiple stages, multiple invoicing, TSM can cater for that. Labour and parts tracking against a job, pretty well self-explanatory. TSM's got full debtors, so for invoicing and cash receipts. As I touched on in the previous slide, our mobile app TSM Remote. So if we're thinking in terms of real-time data capture out in the field, labour and parts, service notes, taking a photo within the application itself, customer sign-off, to name a few. One of our newer features is we do have the ability to capture real-time location of against the device for both your employees and for the job. That data is coming back to TSM back office in real time, and through our new geo-tagging feature, that data can be plotted onto Google Maps to once again to plot the location of an employee against a job. Last but not least will be TSM's powerful business rule engine. If you think in terms of email automation, validating data, or programming unique business workflow, this is where TSM will really come into its own. So, the types of businesses that purchase TSM are absolutely focused on reducing costs. They're wanting to eliminate unnecessary duplication and are wanting to increase billable hours. The TSM has the experience and the know-how to enable them to do this, which will ultimately lead to improvement in productivity and to drive profitability. We want to be part of the growth path of you and your clients. So whether a small husband and wife operation or a larger enterprise client, we are able to grow with any size business, big or small. So, with TSM, you can think big and start small. Now, if we're thinking in terms of an accounting package, so generally speaking, an accounting package is able to provide reporting information across the entire company. This will include information such as overall company profitability after taking out business expenses, overheads, taxation, etc. The key point of difference between an accounting package and TSM is TSM is focused at a much more granular level. So we're able to report on individual job profitability after the cost of time and parts has been considered. Once we have this information, we're able to group these jobs together by technician, customer type, territory, job type, or by anything that's relevant to the user. We're also able to report on maintenance records to find the true cost of maintaining assets for a customer, including the scheduled and ad hoc work. Most accounting packages don't track this information, and the ones that do create a lot of extra work for yourselves. So specifically, with regard to TSM's awesome analytical reporting engine, there's over 300 templated reports available. There's a report generated there that your clients have available, that is available for your clients to use, I should say. And lastly, they can contact our support team and we can customise a report to suit. Any reporting in data is easily exported across to Excel. So I think it would go without saying that we wouldn't be recognised as a Xero add-on partner unless TSM didn't seamlessly integrate to Xero accounting. So with TSM and Xero together, it really does create a powerful business tool for the field service industry. Specific to the link itself, it'll allow for the transfer of invoices, supplier invoices, cash receipts, and cost of goods sold entries from TSM into Xero. Now I'm just about to play you a short video.
Meet Robert. Robert owns a field service business. He originally started with just a few field service workers. In the early days, he experienced rapid growth, and because his team was quite small, he was able to run his business the old-fashioned way, through manual processes without any significant attention given to efficiency, productivity, and maximizing profits. As more jobs came in, his turnover was growing, and he and his team were getting busier. As far as Robert was concerned, he had a successful business that didn't really need any major improvements. But as he started to take his business to the next level by adding more field service workers and administrative staff and expanding his territory of customers, cracks started to appear that were affecting his bottom line profitability. Operational problems that seemed like ordinary business challenges a short while ago were turning into major problems, taking up ever-increasing time to solve and draining profits from the business he could otherwise take out for himself or reinvest back into his business. Robert realized old business processes based on a paper-based system were no longer working, and his business was burdened with too much administration. Invoices were going out late, days or weeks after the jobs had been completed, and were often incorrect. Cash flow was getting stuck within his invoicing process, impacting his profitability and his ambitions to grow his business. Billing addresses were often wrong, parts were priced incorrectly, work was unaccounted for, and quarterly maintenance charges on customers' equipment didn't match their service agreements. As Robert dug deeper, he found that because he never sat down to take a good look at the operations of this business, processes were not streamlined as they passed from one department to the next. Bottlenecks often occurred, and time was wasted re-entering information multiple times, dramatically extending the time and resources needed to take care of his customers. Scheduling field workers was inefficient with double-ups and no-shows common. Purchasing was out of control, and customer complaints were on the rise. Robert finally said, "Enough is enough. I'm tired of trying to grow my business, but losing profits at the same time due to a lack of efficient and accurate business processes." He realized that his business was in danger unless he sat back and took a really good look at how it ran. Robert decided to get some help with these challenges from the best in the business. During his research, he found a new book written specifically for field service business owners who were ready to take their business to the next level, called Instant Profits by David Younger, Australia's #1 cash flow expert for the field service industry. Robert immediately ordered the book. He read it from cover to cover and discovered he now had all the answers he needed to plug up the profit leaks in his business and take it to the next level. Whether you manage a large field service business or run a small one with big ideas, if you can relate to Robert's business challenges, then this new book by David Younger, Australia's #1 cash flow expert for the field service industry, is for you. With over 25 years of experience dealing with field service businesses, David Younger has cracked the code on how to plug up the profit holes in your business, and he shares his secrets in his new book. What are you waiting for? Order your free copy today and you will have taken your first steps to plugging up those profit leaks and taking your business to the next level.
I'm sure you've all got clients that can relate to that. So, you know, as the video mentions, our managing director David Younger, he's compiled his many years of industry knowledge into his book Instant Profits. David's helped hundreds of businesses over the years, and we are very much excited to partner with you and your clients in order to assist you in helping them run a more efficient business. As I said at the beginning, look, for those that didn't have the opportunity to come and see us at our stand, we've still got copies of the book available to both you and to your clients. So a few ways there: either contact us at the office, 029690 3888, or alternatively you can email us at sales@theservicemanager.com. That'll conclude my presentation. Thank you all for listening. If there is anything you need from me, please contact me directly, 029690 3888 and then extension 913, or you can email me on anthonyg@theservicemanager.com. Thank you.